Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So today, we're back for another round of Featherworthy. Hey, welcome on in. It's really strange, but that intro is actually soon going to be a thing of the past. As we near the end of the series, it's time to get nostalgic about our own run. I was thinking about this earlier. How we have like 30 episodes now, and they're all about 20 minutes each. We basically just made a 10-hour Netflix series. You're welcome. Wow. This series has been incredible. So you're probably like, James, you look very vibrant today. Have you done something with your hair? Yeah. Yeah, I have, all right? I am glowing up like nothing else, all right? You can probably tell, well actually, I get so many comments about this dye. This is prismatic dye. You very rarely get it from the Empress of Light. So why do I have so much? Well, you can probably figure by now. I tried to go for the rainbow cursor, but I was burned, unfortunately. Yeah, so I spent about 4 hours today farming out the Empress of Light for the rainbow cursor. And I am officially moving the rainbow cursor into the optional item is part of Couch Gang. So far, Couch, you need to get it, right? That is essential for the Couch Gang. James the Clothier, we're calling that optional, but the rainbow cursor, extremely optional, because that's how Terraria wants it to be. But yeah, I was doing this for a really long time today, and I was just like, all right, I'm going to give it a break, because if I keep farming out the Empress of Light, I won't actually make an actual episode. The plan was to start the episode by opening up the treasure bag and being like, boom, rainbow cursor. Start on a high, you know, for such an awesome series. We're bailing on that, right? We're going back to lazy. But yeah, I've got 5 lace wings left. And the plan is maybe at the end of today's episode, I'll do 5 more. And then I'll just move the farming to tomorrow. So what are we doing today? Well, it's time to find out how the rest of the series is going to go. And that's the truth of it. We are about to take on Golem. Now, if we take on Golem and destroy him really quickly, the series will likely be over by Monday, which is strange, right? We're on Friday. What's going on? But if Golem is a real challenge, then we'll soon find out that there are other things to do. And that's very exciting. Not only do we have Golem, we have the Lunatic Cultist, which will be a breeze. I'm sorry, but it will. And then Moonlord is actually unaffected in Featherworthy. It's its own thing. Well, I say it's its own thing. It's its default thing, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I really do wish that they'd done something with Moonlord. But hey, I won't knock it till I've tried it. But yeah, that's why I know the series will end quickly. I don't know why I said it like that. Quickly. I mean quickly. That's why I know if it'll end quickly. Because if Golem is a breeze, yeah, that's it. It's all over, basically. We do have Betsy in the way, though, which I'm very excited about. I farmed for the medals today. So we've got the Defender medals for that next little chapter. But I also feel like that might not be too hard. I don't know. I guess it's mainly about how prepared you are in terms of an arena and such. You know, like, you've got to go into Betsy like it's a real boss. Even though it's... Well, it is a boss, but it's fought in a mini-boss kind of way. It's hard to explain, but I'm sure you know the drill, right? How many of you have ever actually fought Betsy as part of, like, an official... I'm going to say Let's Play, even though you're not Let's Playing. You know what I mean? Like, how many of you are like, all right, I'm doing Betsy as part of my run. It has to be done at the right time, you know, before Moonlord, blah, blah, blah. Because I can honestly say that it's so rare for me. I can barely ever remember times where I've done it. Ooh, okay. So right now we're using the Empress of Light Wings. These are actually really nifty. They have a special ability where you can press up and you fly up really rapidly. But I'm going to remember to take them off in a minute because our other wings, the Fishron wings, have actually got a better modifier on them. So I want to use those. So today has been really cool. I actually got my car back today. Surprise, surprise. So hopefully not filled with the Rona. Rona is exactly what you think it is, by the way. I keep getting comments asking me, what do I mean by Rona? You know what I mean. Right? You know what's going on here. It's definitely my way of circumnavigating the auto detect on YouTube. Rona. You can get away with it. Oh, it's just a little mild bit of Rona. But yeah, I got my car back today. I was really happy. I posted a picture to Twitter. If you want to see how it looks better than when I bought it, in all honesty. They polished it up real good. Like, it looks like a brand new car. And talking about brand new cars, I wanted to speak about the courtesy car that I ended up getting. So they actually ended up giving me a brand new car as a courtesy car. And they were like, all right, see you on Monday. And it's a car that nobody had actually ever driven before. And it was something special, right? I don't know if I'll ever own a brand new car. Most people in life never buy a brand new car, right? It's such a waste of money. If you want a car, like, okay, let's say this, right? My dream car, Tesla Model 3. Right now, if you want to get one, you're probably going to get one brand new, unfortunately. But that's just the way it goes, right? That's why it's called the dream car, because they're expensive. So I thought I'd never actually have the chance to drive a brand new car. And it's true what they say. Brand new cars have a smell. And it smelled really nice. It was good. Honestly, I appreciated it more for the smell. It was another Vauxhall Corsa, but it was just a brand new one. And it was like a whole generation up. It was nice. It was really, really good. That is all the preparation I'm going to do for Golem, okay? Everyone has been panicking since the start of the series that Golem is going to be brutal. I disagree. I think Golem is going to be the biggest pushover going. I think Golem is going to be the easiest part about feather-worthy, right? I am only joking. Everyone has warned me that this is going to be awful. But we're getting a basis for comparison. We're going to see if it's any good. All right, let me take a drink real quick. So I'm recording really late today, which is really rare for me now. It's funny because I was looking back on some old videos and I was like, wow, I sound like I've got a much deeper, fuller voice. I think it's because my voice is deeper as the day goes on. You know, as it gets worn out. Makes sense. Ah, nice. All right, hot beverage. Ooh. Beverage of choice today, it's actually a lemon sip. Because my voice is kind of sore, but that's all right. Are we walking into something awful here? Level with me, everyone. Am I about to get mugged off? Probably so. Let's get rid of that little contraption there before we get into this. But I really do believe that if we just go into this with an open mind, we'll be fine. I think these are not going to actually aim unless the fight is above, which is a little bit awkward. Okay, all right. So we want 2 of these bad boys once again. Bam, bam. We want the Terror Prisma. We are good to go. All right. Bam. All right. Here's Golem. Oh my god, he's so small. He's so small. Oh my god. That is actually amazing. That is the best thing I've ever seen in Terraria. It's a shame because it won't go into a thumbnail very well, but that is incredible, and it absolutely wrecked us. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's everything I would have wanted it to be. It's Tiny Golem. That's all it is. It's Tiny Golem. Do you think we can beat it? Yes, I do. I really do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this next one. With our potion... Actually, do you know what? Here's something we can do that is a little cheeky, but I think it might work a little bit. Let's actually get the Charm of Myths back out. Right, let's bust that out again. Mainly because... where is it? Where is the Charm of Myths? I don't know where I put it. I hope I didn't sell it. No, I wouldn't have sold it, would I? No way. Am I just being blind today? I probably am. That's the truth of it. Charm of Myths. Where you at, buddy? Did I put it into weapons, maybe? Weapons? Oh, there you go. Yeah, all right. Charm of Myth. We're not going to need the Soaring Insignia. Because, you know, it's not about flying infinitely during this. It's more about stomping out Tiny Golem. Tiny Golem is my favorite thing in Terraria. It just is. I want Tiny Golem as a toy. I want it as... I do. No, I think Tiny Golem could rival Baby Yoda and Baby Groot, right? It's just amazing. It's just amazing. It's just the kind of thing that needed to end feather-worthy. Oh my god. It's incredible. All right, so yeah, we're going into this one with same setup, exactly the same, but we're going to go in with full health. And I think going in with full health is going to make the world of difference, because what it will mean is that we can get knocked down, take a hit, and crack on. The biggest thing is those really ultra-fast arms, which is not great, but I do think it's something that we can probably, like, deal with. You know, it's not the end of the world, these arms. I tell you what, I do want that, though. Yeah, give me that lizard power cell. All right, so max health. Bam. Okay, we do this. We just go into it. We see what goes down, right? Mainly, blocking out some of the damage would be fantastic. It's hard because you want to try and block those fists with your attacks, but that's not something that's actually going to be all that possible, mainly because they're so small. So teeny, so tiny. I don't know what they're doing. All right, the fists are dead. The fists are dead. I can confirm, right? So now it's just the body, right? We've got just the body. Come on. Teeny tiny golem. Teeny tiny golem. There we go. There we go. Teeny tiny golem has been defeated. Christ. What a conclusion. Oh my god. That was... If I don't get teeny tiny Betsy, I'm going to be so sad. So there it is. Teeny tiny golem defeated. In a teeny tiny amount of time. Wow. Teeny tiny Tom Tim, little tiny golem. What a little boy. What a little champion of the people. Teeny tiny golem. I just can't get over it. He's the cutest boy, but he's also kind of the worst. Yeah, teeny tiny Tom, tiny little tiddly golem is definitely better than Baby Yoda. I'll just say it, right? Sue me, right? Disney, come on. Come on. What's going on here? You wish you were as good as teeny tiny little golem. He's ace. I love him. All right. When I said he'd be easy, I didn't reckon that would be the case. I can't get over it. I don't know what it is, but there's just a little part of me, like a little child part of my brain, that I see a teeny tiny little golem and I just smell. I just lose all sense of like anything. Wow. Wow. Christ. I guess it's Betsy then. I guess Betsy is going to be the one to take up the mantle of the next actual hard boss fight. So what we're going to do is we're going to get everything prepared. Number one, I want my Klinger staff back. Where did I put this? Do I have a weapons too? I don't know. Or did I put it in accessories too? I think I'm getting a lot of them mixed up. I hope it's... Oh, no, it's there. Right. So, do you think the heat ray is any good for this event? I don't know. Right. So we're going to get that all set up. We're going to go buy a weapon, and then we'll try Old One's army. So I'll be honest. I actually underestimated how many we would need. The plan in my head was to get 2 different weapons, but it turns out we can only get 1. So I'll go with... Ooh. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go with Ballista Staff. Yeah, I'm going to go with Ballista Staff. So the plan is we're going to use Terra Prisma, the Night Glow, and all this stuff, basically. And we'll see if it works for us. I mean, I don't necessarily know if it will. It's been a while since I've done tier 3, and I haven't done it in Feather Worthy before. So it's not like I'm too experienced. Also need to buy some of these. Okay, right, let's give this a go. Let's give this a go. Have I got enough mana potions? No, all right. That was a good shout. I'm going to need some more of these. Oh my god. I'm just going to level here. I won't lie. I'm going to really struggle to stay focused for the rest of the episode because nothing will ever top Teeny Tiny Golem, right? It's the absolute peak of the whole series. I'm sorry, but it just is. It's just too funny. Okay, right. Let's get a Terra Prisma. Yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go. All right. So we'll do the same thing that we did last time where we set this up here with 2 of these. Now, I don't imagine this is going to be as effective as it was in the previous rounds, but I'm just going to kind of see what happens. So already I'm noticing that these enemies are quite tough to beat. Let's see, are these getting through? Right, so these aren't getting through. These are not able to basically, like, be self-sufficient on this side anymore. But I'm hoping that that we can find a good balance once we have more ballista staffs and such. Once again, a rainbow gun would be really useful here. That might be something that we bust out. Or maybe even swapping... No, actually, I was going to say we might even swap over to a ranger build, but I don't think we will. I think we'll stick with what we've got in that sense. Oh, actually, do you know what might be the game changer here? I tell you what, I'm actually going to bail on this because we're clearly going to lose. For one, I didn't take my buffs. Do you know what might actually be the game changer here? The star tune. The stellar tune, sorry. Because this pierces, right? It's homing and it pierces, I believe. Something like that. Yeah, this might be the weapon of choice. Right, let's go give this a bit of a reforge. Have a little look at how much moolah I have, by the way, right? This is through just selling all the Empress of Light loot. 21 platinum, right? If you get the wrong accessory and you want the right thing with the goblin, you can use all of that very quickly. Yeah, so this time we're going to be using Klinger staff mixed with this and this. We'll also slap down a rainbow staff, and then we're going to be trying out this weapon here and seeing if this does a little bit more. People were saying this is a better weapon than the night glow. Quite honestly, I don't know if that is actually the case. I guess both of these weapons, in all honesty, are kind of not really suitable, if I'm being serious. Like, I feel like this might actually be better for us, in all honesty. Alright, so this is actually what the Wikipedia recommends for this event if you're playing as a mage. So they recommend the Razorblade Typhoon. It says it's a very effective weapon against enemies while still being useful against the boss. The Razor Pine and the Blizzard Staff both have extremely high DPS, and the Laser Machine Gun is a good, weaker alternative. So I think that is something that we can actually root for pretty easily. The Razor Pine. Alright, so it's almost night time. I'm really excited to do this, honestly. Like, I felt like I really did kind of want a reason to go back to the Frost Moon. Like I said, I really just wanted the trophy, but now we actually have, like, a bit of a purpose. I think it's nice. I'll try get... I mainly want to go for the Razor Pine, in all honesty. But if I can get a Blizzard Staff, I think that'd be pretty good. I'm trying to remember, like... Oh, right, okay, so I can look from these trophies up here. So we did the Frost Moon before the Empress of Light. I was trying to think, like, what weapon did I use on that? Because I couldn't remember. Okay, so let's slap down one of these, two of these bad boys, one of these, let's get a Terra Prisma, and let's go. But yeah, in all seriousness, I am very sorry, because I really genuinely will not keep focus for the rest of the episode. I think mainly it's... Teeny Tiny Golem is already iconic, and completely consuming my thoughts. But I think mainly it's probably the 4 hours of Terraria I played before recording. Yeah, I went all in. I was like, I want that rainbow cursor real bad. But, you know, we'll farm for it tomorrow. It should be all good. So today was actually really nice. I actually did get to spend a little bit of time with the Famalam. Because I got this new car, I was like, all right, cool. Time to drive. Because you never really get the chance to do something like that. So I was like, all right, at least if I go on a bit of a longer drive, I've experienced it a little bit more. So yeah, I went home, and that's when I got the call. They were like, all right, the car's ready. So it was a bit of a mad dash back. But all in all, a very good day. A really nice Friday. Court actually had the day off today. So today was more like the weekend for me. So it probably means that this weekend we'll still have videos like normal. I know sometimes I take the weekend off, but I don't think this will be another case of that. I wish my damage was higher with this thing, but it is what it is. This is one of those weapons though that are just so good at single targets. They're really just not designed for anything but. Alright, so yeah, in all honesty, so far, The event really hasn't kind of gone the way I wanted it to. I think mainly it's probably due to the fact that I didn't really go into it with buffs. But I think it's very like, you know, it's representational of a Featherworthy. You know, if you get hit in Featherworthy, it doesn't really matter if it's a zombie or a slime or something in the Frost Moon. It's just going to take a lot of your damage, right? It is almost insta-kill mode the whole time. But at least we might have a chance at an Ice Queen. So the chances of a Blizzard Staff is still kind of on the table. We just need to make sure that we actually do kill this one, right? So we got to do it. And we've only got 30 seconds left, so she kind of needs to get a little bit closer. Of course, the obligatory Wyvern to mess up all the homing shots. Of course. It's very Terraria. Come on. Come on. Right, we're so close. I don't want to get hit by those icicles, though. Come on. Give me the Blizzard Staff. What do we get? Diddly squat. All right. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Do you think she's going to scarp her out of here at half full? Probably so, right? Probably so. Let's see if we can keep her on screen for a little bit. Ooh. Okay, it's half full. Where's she at? All right, she's completely gone. Okay, let's go check the battlegrounds. Maybe we got lucky. Maybe we got a Razor Pine. I don't think we did. I can see the 2 Master Mode drops here, though. All right, okay. So I guess for today, I'll call that a bit of a win. I think I'll probably make today's episode shorter anyway. I think I could hear my voice going. That was cool, though. What a weird episode. I'm not going to lie. It was nothing like I would have ever expected. For real. Like, Golem was the biggest shock I've had in ages. So, yeah, I think we'll save Empress Alike for tomorrow. But if you do have any ideas on what you would recommend, this is so cute. For what you'd recommend for the Old One's army, do let me know. I'm really curious. All right, okay. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Give the video a big fat thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new. And shout out, as always, to our channel members that are rolling by on screen right now. Okay, right. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow for a normal episode. Peace.